I want my books to be relevant, so the first thriller or detective novel I read was one by Sjöwall Wahlöö. Was a Swedish crime writing duo consisting of a husband and a wife, and that was in the 70s, and they were very political and also super violent. And I was maybe 8 years old when I read this, and I was so scared, but I was also totally hooked. And since then I've never looked back, and I've been very committed to reading and writing crime fiction. I'm one of those writers who never went to school to learn to write. I never went to any courses or seminars or stuff like that. So I started writing with my sister in 2004. I sent her an email saying, I've written a chapter, the first chapter of a book. Can you please write the second chapter? And she did. And it started out as a game between us. But after a year or two, we had a manuscript, and as it turned out, it was, it became a book, and the first book was published in 2009. I totally need my computer. I could never write on paper because I change too much in the text. I go back and I add things and change things. So for me, I need my laptop. I'm not very picky. I can write basically anywhere. I can be in a train station or on a cafe or at home, but I'm mostly at home in my sofa, and I like to write in the morning. Then I have done my work and I can relax a bit afterwards. If I don't write in the morning, I just, walk around and think about that I have to write all day, which is a bit stressful. So basically I love all the books by a British writer Belinda Bauer. She has written some excellent crime novels, and I recommend them to everybody. She has brilliant characters, quirky, brilliant people. The storyline is always really, really good, and also the language is beautiful. Inspiration can come from many different places. It can be other books, it can be TV series or films, but it can also be real crime, and in which case it's hard to talk about inspiration, but because I'm influenced by reality, but reality is often horrible. But drawing from both real events and fiction, I make up a story that hopefully is totally my own and unique. So my new novel is about Maria. She is married to a bohemic Frenchman. His name is Samir, and he has a teenage daughter, Yasmin. And Maria also has a son from a previous marriage or a previous relationship. His name is Vincent. And they live in Stockholm, and she's very happy, content with her life. But then one day Yasmin disappears, and her husband Samir, who is French but has his roots from Northern Africa, becomes accused of killing his own daughter. I think both, actually. I want my books to be relevant, so I often use current events and trends in society in my books, but it's also entertainment for me and for my readers. So in a way it's both an escape from reality and a way of describing and also commenting on society.